During the final day of the 2025 Swimming World Cup, Lani Pallister did something absolutely incredible. She broke the short course world record in the 800 freestyle, a record previously held by Katie Ledecky. And she didn't just break it, she absolutely destroyed it. Before this year's World Cup started, Pallister owned a best time in the short course 800 free of 8:01.95. She swam that last year during the 2024 Short Course World Championships, and at the time it stood as the Australian record and made her the 6th fastest performer in the event's history. Pallister was looking really good in this event during the first stop of the World Cup, where she clocked a time of 8:02.02, right on her personal best time. And many people thought that, like a lot of other Australians, she could potentially get faster and faster as the stops went on, and she adjusted to the time zone. The world record time that Pallister would be chasing was set by Katie Ledecky back in 2022 during that year's Swimming World Cup. And this was actually the last time that the World Cup series came to North America, and Ledecky raced 2 of the stops. This was actually the only time that Katie Ledecky ever raced the 800 freestyle in short course meters, because the only other meets contested in short course meters that she swam at were back in the ISL, and the furthest distance those races went up to was 400 meters. During the Indianapolis stop of the 2022 World Cup, Ledecky unleashed a time of 7:57.42 to break the old world record of 7:59.34, and that mark of 7:57.42 was the standard that Pallister was now looking to take down. Lani Pallister stepped on the gas right away, and then actually extended her lead over world record pace as the race went on. She built a massive lead over Ledecky's world record splits, and at the end of the race ripped a huge time of 7:54.00, smashing Ledecky's world record. Since there's no real race video, I mean, really, NBC, you're gonna upload a 7-minute long video of the race, but you can only muster up the first and last 50s. I mean, if you're gonna cut anything, cut the walkouts or the full minute of results on screen, not the actual swimming, But anyways, let's compare the splits instead. Comparing Pallister to Ledecky, we can see just how much she absolutely dismantled this world record. As we can see, her biggest lead over Ledecky's world record time is right at the start of the race. Then, as the race goes on, she is still building that lead over Ledecky, but by less and less with each 100. Because at the start, Pallister is actually 0.8 of a second faster than Ledecky was, then 0.6, 0.5, 0.5, 0.3, 2.9, then Ledecky actually outsplits Pallister by 8/100ths, and then Pallister drops the hammer over the final 100, is nearly 0.4 of a second faster coming home. All of that comes together for Pallister to completely smash this world record by nearly 3.5 seconds. That, of course, comes with an insane time drop for Pallister from her old best time of 8:01.95, and the difference is stark between her world record swim and her 2024 swim. Last year, Pallister only broke 1 minute on the very first 100 thanks to the extra speed off of the start. This year, she not only broke 1 minute on the first 4 100-meter splits, but also on the way home, and all of her splits above 1:00 were a bit faster as well. This, of course, mirrors the insane improvement we saw out of Pallister during the last long course season, where she started the year with a personal best from 2023 of 8:15 in the 800 free, then dropped down to an 8:10, and then to an 8:05.98. This 800 freestyle in Toronto was also not the only impressive result we saw from Pallister during the World Cup. At that same stop, she also swam the 3rd fastest 400 freestyle of all time with a 3:51.87, and during the Westmont stop in the 1500, she became the 2nd fastest of all time, trailing only Ledecky. Lani Pallister continues to be an incredibly exciting swimmer to watch. She's been improving a ton over the last year, and I for one am excited to see just how far she can push it. During the 2025 World Championship, she of course exploded with that ridiculous time of 8:05.98, pushing Ledecky at the very end of that race and finishing ahead of the expected spoiler candidate, Summer McIntosh. Now, going on to break Ledecky's world record in the short course pool shows just how much she's pushing her ability. Sure, the real show is always going to be in long course meters, but that does not mean that short course world records carry zero weight. Pallister was a swimmer that was exceptionally fun to watch during the long course season as she rapidly improved, and hopefully this world record is a sign that she is not falling off anytime soon. But what did you think about this world record? Let me know down below.